Hey guys, Rocket Blade here. Once again, what's up everybody? So I'm going to do the spoiler-free movie review of Christopher Robin. So, I bet you've been wondering since the whole IGN review of the Christopher Robin movie uh, came out. I bet you're wondering, is it good? Is it bad? Is it worth seeing? Well, it's spoiler-free, so don't worry about spoilers. That's one thing. Secondly, in my opinion, definitely go see this movie. Don't. It's one of those classic cases of don't take his word for it. Go see it for yourself. Because I'm mentioning this because man, when you see the review, he was like really digging into this movie hard. I'm talking hard. Like he did not. Like he give no crap about Winnie the Pooh whatsoever. At one point, calling the Winnie the Pooh live action characters looking like demons. I'm like, okay, just at that point it's like Jesus, dude, and it's so bad. Last time I checked, it has more dislikes than likes. It just seemed just very nitpicky. I mean, there were some legitimate flaws that he pointed out here and there, but it just I don't know. It felt like it was just one of those things that he was giving like he didn't give a crap about Winnie the Pooh and he had to get some kind of like work done, so he crapped that out. I think his name was Will. I can't even pronounce his last name. Will or Bill. I want to lean towards Will, but I cannot for the life of me pronounce his last name. Did the review and like I said, got more dislikes than likes. But that's for you to decide. Let's get to why you're here. The movie itself. For the most part, voice cast wise, besides Jim Cummings coming back to do of course the iconic Winnie the Pooh and of course Tigger, everyone else sounds different. Even though Eeyore is not played by Peter Cullen, it's played by somebody else. But Eeyore the guy who did Eeyore plays a respectable job, which I also have to add, I'm surprised a lot of people aren't mentioning this. Dude is like the most funniest character in that movie. Don't get me wrong, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger have their moments, but it's just one of those things that, God, it's just every time he said some of the lines he said, me and Koopa will be looking at each other like #relatable. Even Pooh said a relatable line. You know, the famous, like, I do nothing and I accomplish that every day. Or something along those lines. And, yeah. You know what I mean? Oh, man. But, yeah, Eeyore, in my opinion, had the best lines. He was just so funny. He's a downer character, but the way he's delivering, the actor who's delivering the lines, the voice actor did such an incredible job. Kudos to him. But besides that, everyone else sounds like European. Yeah, everyone just sounds European and stuff. Yeah, Kangaroo sounds European. Piglet sounds European. Rabbit and Owl. Though funny enough, Koopa pointed this out, and now that I'm thinking back about it, yeah, this is kind of weird from the standpoint that in the cartoon, Roo, Kanga's son, it was supposed to sound like a boy. But in the movie, it kind of sounds like a girl. Like, I guess maybe they forgot what gender it's supposed to be. But the movie is so good, you forgive it. But I love how they looked. Didn't feel CGI to me. I mean, certain times they did, but other times they felt practical. They felt like you can grab them. They felt very real, and I liked that. It's not like that one alien character I'm derping on from Force Awakens, the one that Rey talks to in the bar. She's CG. She's well acted where you forgive it, but she feels CG. Where Pooh and everybody, well, except Owl, but that's forgivable. But and Rabbit too. But everyone else felt practical. It felt real. Even though I know it was CG, but it felt like I could reach out and hug Pooh. And again, kudos to Jim Cummings again for doing such an amazing job with Winnie the Pooh and Tigger. God, it goes to show, I'm derping, sorry. As wrestling fans say, you still got it. You still got it. Man, he was just a natural. Like, he just never left the role. Kind of how Peter Cullen does with Optimus Prime. He just that kind of natural, just killing it, doing an amazing job. Ewan McGregor, who plays the older Christopher Robin, does a fantastic job. He just plays the role so well. He does a great job, man, and kudos to him, man. He does so well, and he just really nails the role of a guy who's so busy caught up in work, and I don't think he's really a deadbeat dad. He's just trying to just do his work, but like it's like not leaving him enough time to do, spend time with his family. The female actress with Ewan McGregor did a fantastic job as well. The little girl did great too. There's no really bad actors. Everyone did phenomenal. But of course the star of the show was Winnie the Pooh and Friends, and it's one of the few live action Disney movies where like, you know what, I need to see this, and I'm glad it was a good movie. It wasn't perfect. There was some pacing issues here and there. It was slow here and there in certain points, but it never got too slow to the point that it was boring. It was all building up to character development and stuff. But man, I have to admit, the movie is very funny and very lighthearted. I can't tell you how many times I giggled or straight up laugh out loud. And the crowd that was in it was such a good sports. They were into it too. It was such a good family movie, and it's safe to take your kids. And all like demons. I don't know why people say. I don't know why IGN review even said that crap. They look cuddly and beautiful. And I just want to hug and squeeze and kiss them and love them because they look. Especially with Jim Cummings with voicing Pooh, God, and everyone else did such a fantastic job. I mean, the story is a simple story. Here's what I got from the story, without spoiling it. The message of the story, is to never, forget, of course, being an adult, but never forget the kid inside you. Of course, spend time with your family. And the most important thing, because the IGN is like, because he touched on his review, like, oh, like, the project he was working on is if he doesn't work on it, will cost people their jobs. And he was like, and the person was guilting him and not hanging out with them, and they try to understand. But I get where he's coming from, but where I look at it, like, how I interpret it, is like, it's one of those things, like, when you're working, shout out to Jane Animation on YouTube, fantastic YouTuber, definitely check her out. She made a video on this particular subject, which I'm about to discuss, is that when you're dealing with, like, let's say you're working on, like, let's say like a project, and you're working on it, and you're getting stressed out because you're trying to meet like a deadline. Sometimes the best thing to do is to put that project away, breathe, recoup, do other things that you like, maybe play a game, listen to some music, walk your dog, or hang out with your cat, feed your cat, or feed your animal, or do anything, that relaxes you. Take a day or take a few hours, take a day or take an hour or a few minutes away from that project. Breathe in and take a deep breath. And then when you get back to said project with the problem you were having before, because you're so constantly on top of it, you'll find, oh, here's how you solve it, because you're coming in with a fresh mind. I mean, eventually, if you just keep going at the project, I mean, you'll get what you need done. But it's going to take a lot longer because you're so frustrated and upset because you got to meet that deadline, and is it right, and just and like the stress. But when you step away, take a breather, and then come back to it, you come refreshed, and you end up finding the problem faster. At least that's what I got from. That's what I got from it anyway. But overall, it's a good live action Disney movie. Definitely right up there with movies like Jungle Book and Cinderella, which I haven't seen, but I heard were really fantastic live action Disney movies. This is, in my opinion, I put it right up there. It's a damn good live action Disney movie. If you haven't seen it, go see Christopher Robin. It's a great Winnie the Pooh movie. It was fantastic. It's a great family film. I cannot recommend it enough. It was truly phenomenal. It's truly phenomenal. Cannot recommend it enough. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Tell me your thoughts if you've seen it. Please, no spoilers in the video. Please, no spoilers in the comment section below. Be respectful. Tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. What was your favorite character? Who's your favorite character? What message? Who's your favorite character? From the movie. What message you got from the movie? Did you like it? Did you hate it? I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comment section below. And of course, I'll respond as fast as humanly possible. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you sorry. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. As always, Rocket Blade signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out, and have a great day.